Hello, hello. Sorry for a second there, my microphone got unplugged. All right, hey guys, how's it going? It is a Wednesday night at 9. Look at that, actually on time. We're gonna be playing through This Is the Police. Hope you enjoyed that track. That was actually from the Schoolgirls soundtrack, and I felt it would be very fitting with the music that plays in This Is the Police. So kind of jazzy like that. Uh, Let's see what we got going on. Oh yes, and yesterday was actually my 21st birthday. Hooray! I can have the alcohols. Just a couple of them though. Today's drink is Jameson whiskey, which is a gift from a friend. So I'm going to be tipping on that tonight. Uh, I'm not quite sure how well I'm going to be able to handle it, but we'll see. Hopefully, my speaking only gets more and more glib as it goes on instead of less and less. So anyway, without further ado, we'll go ahead and get started on that. Game. Great. While This the Police starts up. There we go.
Usually, before I go shaking my tits for the press, I like to go see how the professionals do it. Some might say the chief of police has no business in an institution like this. But in fact, it's the quietest and safest place in town. You won't run into any reporters, nobody gets into any fights, nobody drinks too much, nobody even raises their voice. The place is owned by an elderly gentleman who knows how to keep things under control. That's why I never invite my friends here. I wanted to make an exception for my 60th birthday, but most of my colleagues are young enough to be my sons, and they'd rather just hire prostitutes. Why stare at some boobs when you can take the whole package for yourself? But there's none of that in our club. Even looking too long is considered indecent. You can get an occasional glimpse, like by accident. The rest of the time you just pretend that you're immersed in conversation, or just come by for a drink. Doesn't mean these gentlemen wouldn't want their bald heads smothered in tits. It's just that nobody says it out loud. My younger colleagues might call it hypocrisy, but I call it the good old-fashioned manners. Good manners and leave the rest unsaid. She agrees to unbutton her blouse, and we agree not to pay too much attention. The girls are on a quiet prowl, too. They're looking for a way out of their cramped rooms. Maybe make friends with some wealthy patron with a pacemaker and dentures. Everybody wants something. But we have to control ourselves, or we'll all turn into libertines and prostitutes. Hell, if there weren't any rules, I'd be belching and farting, jumping up on the table, arms held high, yelling, "Shake it, baby!"
Is this Duke Nukem voicing this?
No idea how I got so barbaric.
The voice sounds really familiar. I'm actually wondering what this is. Who voices? So yeah, This Is the Police. That's the intro movie you play, I believe, every time you start up. Hey, Isaac's Visions, welcome to the stream. And Logic Cosmic too, actually, you guys both in here. So, this is The Police. It's a game about corruption, as well as just trying to get by in a city full of crime. It seems to have, as you can tell by the music, it seems to have that kind of more 80s, maybe 70s feel. Maybe even a bit more than that. So, we can see here, kind of a simple startup screen. Let's see what we got here. Anything in terms of, different options. Just looking through here. Right. Not much in the way of graphics options. I wonder if this whole game's stylized like this. I really like this kind of soft, low detailed, simple polygon kind of art. It's very, it's aesthetically pleasing to me, and well, if done right, it looks great. We'll just go ahead and just start up our story game. So, as I understand, we have 18 days to raise $500,000 for us ourselves to retire peacefully. City Hall confirms rumors of Jack Boyd's resignation. I guess that's us. Mayor Rogers' sex maniac? Question mark. Mark War 2 to be shown in Freiburg the day before the worldwide premiere by the mayor's personal request. Okay. So it's July 15th. So by the end of the month, sounds like we're gonna have our... Oh man, that's some memories right there. It's my car right now. Alright, I'm gonna learn how to play this game.
When I was a kid, my father sometimes told me at bedtime that if I closed my eyes and didn't open them for a long time, all the demons would blow away. Yesterday I turned 60, but I still take his advice. Not because I'm sentimental or want to keep the memory of my father alive. I just can't think of a better solution. To get away from all the demons that haunt Freiburg, I'd need to wear a blindfold 24/7. Plus, it's a good idea to act blind when talking to reporters. At least that's what my colleagues say. They're afraid of press conferences. But for me, it's more like a confessional. No matter what lies you tell, you're privately thinking the honest answers. It helps me remember who I am. The fact that I'll be reading all about it in the papers tomorrow is a small price to pay. Call it penance for the preacher.
Really excellent sound design, actually.
This is the first time I'm afraid of those answers my mind has given me. Not because I'm mad I'm losing my job. Though it's true, I'm mad as hell. Not because I subconsciously blame everyone else. Though I damn sure do blame them. And don't even ask me what my next move is. I can't imagine. But even that doesn't scare me. The worst thing is, I know I'm gonna have to do something. I'll be damned if I know how far I'll go. I may have a lot of vices, but predictability isn't one of them.
Oh, I see. It looks like the first portion of the game will be giving answers to the press.
I learned a long time ago how to drive away the swarming demons. But what do you do when they're trying to rip your soul from your skin? Shutting my eyes tight as I can. The best solution remains the same. Play blind. I just hope the reporters think I was blinded by the camera flash.
Good morning. Yesterday, the mayor's office officially announced your resignation. Did this come as a surprise, or did you know about it in advance? The mayor discussed it for me. Mayor Rogers told me that he wants a fresh face running Freiburg PD, so no, it didn't come as a surprise. Do you already know the name of your successor? No. Of course not, and I don't think the mayor's office knows who it is either. After the recent corruption scandal, your deputy Francis Kendrick said he was looking forward to resigning. If the mayor offered him your position, would that change his mind? After the deputy said he was looking forward to resigning. Sounds possible if he thinks the new office would help him serve the city a little longer. Although Kendrick was acquitted, many still believe that the police are cooperating with the Mafia. Do you have anything to say about this? Yeah, bullshit. Excuse me, but that's a pile of horse shit. The Mafia and the police working together, maybe they're in cahoots with the aliens. The Mafia are a bunch of low-life criminals. How about someone ask a real question? Do you think your personal relationship with the mayor could be the reason behind your retirement? That's just not possible. Mayor Rogers is a true professional, and he makes his decisions carefully. There's no place in our jobs for hard feelings. Thank you. Alright, first press conference. I think I did alright. I guess we're gonna see, huh?
Mr. Boyd.
Same as usual.
How did the press conference go?
You can read about it in the newspapers tomorrow. Don't let anyone in.
Even Mr. Kendrick?
Especially Mr. Kendrick.
Jesus, dude, a little early, huh? Don't know what time the Chiefs' day starts, but
As soon as I heard the door creak, I knew what face I'd see. When I tell Emma not to let anyone in, there's only one man it could be. Rude, arrogant, no warning. That's Mayor Rogers in a nutshell.
this guy's fucking
White
old.
summer shoes, white
As an old
socks,
fuck,
white
you might
shorts,
say.
white polo shirt, and the white smile of a hungry shark. Mayor Rogers enters every room like he owns the place. Even the floorboards under his feet sound like they're creaking an apology. He never shied away from the
Too old for this shit.
It's like the devil walks behind him. In the movies, the villains controlling the city play golf with the judges. Rogers plays tennis with them instead. That's about the only difference.
Jack, I was hoping to catch you after the press conference. You ran away so quick.
There's no smoking at City Hall. No reason for me to hang around.
Well, this morning I signed a ban on smoking in all public buildings. Soon you won't be able to smoke here.
Jesus, dude.
Soon enough, I won't be here at all.
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. The people of this city like you, Jack. The police chief of all people. Don't betray that, Jack. Don't get wrapped up in any schemes. Sit nice and quiet for the next 180 days.
Oh shit, 180.
And you'll be remembered as a hero.
I was 18.
That's the only thing that you still have left. Be the hero.
Then how am I supposed to scrape together a retirement fund?
You had a million chances to secure a luxury pension, one that even I would have envied, although I've never set aside any money for myself. I'm not planning to retire anytime soon.
God,
180
kind of a prick, huh?
days of quiet, Jack. That's all I need. I don't have any problems with you, and you won't have any problems with me. I have a new assistant, Troy Starr. If you have something to tell me, call him. But try not to bother him. He's a busy man.
I'll do my best.
And quit smoking up the office. One of my friends will be using it soon.
Yeah, he's corrupt. He's a corrupt son of a bitch. Well then. Oh, this is the mayor's
I'm
assistant.
sorry, babe. Only the mayor has this number.
Like, Jesus
Mr.
Christ, that
Mayor?
went thick.
Yeah,
thick
is
and
this
quick.
Troy Starr?
Yes?
Go fuck yourself, Troy Starr.
Damn, son. Jesus, alright. Oh, what? That was the first day. Alright. Jack Boyd, only assholes join the mafia. Alright, yeah, sure. Cleanliness of city streets increased by 20%. Jack Boyd believes feud with mayor led to his victims. I did not say that. Ah, bastards. Come on, boys. Alright, there we go. Is it just story? I
Cops
thought there
don't
was some
use
sort
the
of
police
mechanic.
station cafeteria anymore. There's some kind of stigma against sitting shoulder to shoulder with
But there was
your
a,
partners. Everybody
kind of
just
thing.
takes snacks from the machines or grabs a meal and hammers it down in the corner like a vulture on a corpse. The main thing? Don't look into anyone's eyes. Could be construed as an invitation to sit together. The only people eating here are ghosts. My deputy, Francis Kendrick. He recently became one of those ghosts. the subject of one of the most devastating corruption scandals in the history of Freeburg. No evidence to support the accusations, but everyone knows Kendrick's days are numbered. I need that file I asked for. Needs to be ready tonight. Francis didn't say anything, but I understood. Ghosts aren't supposed to talk. Besides, I got a feeling he was already finished.
Alright. Yeah, show me what you got. Freeburg PD organizes upcoming work assignments into shifts for today and tomorrow. Every shift, officers respond to crimes in progress, and detectives continue their investigations. You can freely move employees between shifts, okay? All officers and detectives possess several important characteristics. So, let's see here. Professionalism, okay, so let's mark the stars, shows the overall efficiency level of your policeman. A figure around 150 is average. Any policeman who falls short of this mark is not entirely reliable, and while those whose professionalism is considerably higher than average are a safe bet, even in a pinch. An individual's level of professionalism may rise and fall over the course of their career. Energy shows how tired they are. Okay, so energy bar. The less energy they have, the less they're reliable. Okay. So 1 point of energy after each working day, and restore 1 point after each day of rest. Your employees, and then there's hitting characteristics. Some additional characteristics are hitting from view. Some cops are lazy and will come up with any reason that they can think of to take the day off, while others like to drink too much. You can only guess about these things, but you should be able to draw your own conclusions based on the behavior of your employees. Okay. So everyone's full. So what? Do I just select the people, or... Uchi, Yancey, Purdy, Tsubaki... Tsubaki, that's... okay. I guess this is pre-assigned, so I'm assuming I can't do much with it. Price. Damn, Price. These guys kind of suck. Alright, I guess we'll just start the day. Don't think I can do much there. Alright, so here's my police. And I've got SWAT, alright. Got messages, calls. Responding to calls is the bread and butter of police work. You'll need to send your officers to the crime scene before the timer expires. A mark on the map shows where the call came from. The farther away the destination is from the police station, the longer it will take your... Alright, the music's just a little loud. Just down a little bit. Oh gosh. Alright. Alright. The longer it will take, so the longer your people will be tied up and available. Okay.
110 in progress.
Hit and run at the mall. The easiest way to determine how difficult the task is to check how many units you're allowed to send with them. More units you can send, the more serious the alleged threat. Particularly risky measures give you the option of sending a swap, but they must be accompanied by at least one officer. Okay. Number of slots is not the only thing to consider. Any available information from the location of the crime scene to the presence of weapons and so on, all of this can tell you how seriously each case should be taken. A mission might look simple at first, then turn into a brutal meat grinder. Fuck. A serious call can come in, which turns out to be a false alarm. A couple exited a homeless stone, saw a abandoned parking lot. Back over a homeless man who'd been digging into a trash can. Emerson, Tsubaki, and Price. Right, another call's coming in a second. Huh? There's a fight. Citizen Kane? Damn. Alright, this is like the 60s or something, huh? Or maybe even earlier. It must be like, maybe even like the 20s. A drunk man attempted to force his way into the theater. Well, they had a rotary phone, but anyway. Drunk man forced his way into the theater carrying a snowboard decorated with the word Rosebud. When he was denied entry and violently attacked the cashier and is currently fighting with the security guard. I'm thinking we're gonna send Yancey for that. Sounds pretty serious to me. As someone who wanted to make a fight. Which is gonna be for those harder ones. I think I've got a good spread right now. Oh shit. Hit and run. When everything goes well, the police capture criminals and no one dies. But the truth is, sometimes the criminals manage to escape. Just try to avoid any dead cops or civilians. Dead cops will hurt your roster, but citizens bother the mayor even more than the living ones. Man, officers are unharmed at least. Rip Tsubaki's professionalism, I guess. Okay, so this is our station. Alright, where did the fight go? Offender caught, officers unharmed, civilians unharmed. Good to go.
shimmy like Sister Kay. She's just a dancing
Nice.
queen.
Good stuff.
Fit for a king. Swing sweet ginger,
Armed
swing
robbery.
sweet ginger green.
So I'm gonna send Asano and Purdy for that one. That sounds serious, but not serious enough to warrant, like, another fight. Johnson, Jerkin, and Katz. A brother and sister clash with each other over the $50 will. Security guard is off duty tonight. Yeah, let's send Tsubaki and Price again. That way we've got at least our best officer for, you know, one-man armying the next crime in case it's a serious one. We got the other two back, so doing well. We're doing well. I think we've got it under control. It's already 4 o'clock. Look at that, guys.
412A in progress.
The ghetto. A passerby saw some teenagers attack an elderly musician, then run away with his guitar and money. I mean, it's not super serious, I'm gonna be honest, but we'll send them all just in case. But now we don't have any. Cops aren't sure how to proceed, they may contact you and ask you to handle the decision. You have to deal with whatever comes up, but don't waste all your time with this stuff. You have plenty of other problems on your plate. The vehicle in question is parked right outside the Brown residence. The sounds of moaning and loud laughter can be heard. Just open up. I don't see any reason why not. Yeah, there we go. See? No need for violence, guys. Maybe we shouldn't throw everyone into jail, though.
311A complete.
Alright, how'd that fight go? Ah, damn it. Well, at least everyone's unhurt. Rip Tsubaki. I'm sorry, Tsubaki. Sorry. Alright, and now it's officially night at 6. Okay. Right, want to get most of our officers back right about now?
412A complete.
Better caught? Yeah, I mean, that's our best guys right there. Gonna fucking just wreck any single one of those. Seems to have alcohol problems, okay. No, nothing there. Huh. Let's just see here. I guess end the day. That's kind of a short day, huh? If you think you're going to need a couple of extra hands tomorrow, you can order any cop to come in and work overtime. But if they're working flat out, they'll be much more exhausted. Somebody's bound to make a mistake, right? Okay. This guy got tired already. Okay, yeah, just end the day. Sounds like some of them double up on their energy spending.
Used to be, when I asked Kendrick to stay late at the office, he liked to grumble and crack wise. Nowadays, he doesn't have the strength for it. Slumped shoulders, blank stare, wrinkled skin. The past few weeks, I don't hardly recognize my old friend. In his younger years, he reminded me of a gallant royal officer in an old Kipling story. Kendrick isn't just crumbling under the weight of the public pressure, but from the shame of it all. Internal Affairs raided the library he inherited from his grandfather, hoping they'd find buckets of cash.
A revolt?
stashed
How's that
in
going to
pages.
happen?
Heard about the look on his face, the fearless policeman standing helpless in horror. I've known Francis for 30 years. The past 20 years he's played loose with the law. And I know that at a certain point every stolen dollar brings more misery than anything else. Probably sounds crazy, but I sympathize with the guy. What can I do? Your friends are your friends, and these are the waters we swim in.
Called all of the people on that list today. Now they know you're in business, so you could get a call from any of them. You don't need to worry about any of them. I've cleared them all.
And what kind of business are we talking here?
It's nothing too serious, just like you asked. Should be
Ah,
just
fuck.
a few small favors. Payments will vary depending on the situation and who you're dealing with. How much are you looking to earn?
$500,000.
$500,000? Why not a whole million?
Because everybody wants to take $1 million. Figured I'd try something different.
$500,000 in 180 days? Well, you could earn it all above board if you netted all the big fish and hit all your bonuses.
Never knew you for a fisherman.
Well, you never got into my business, and I'm not trying to get into yours. But be careful about bringing in any other cops. Sooner or later, they'll put the finger on you. And one more thing, Jack. I remember what you said, but I should probably add one more name to that list. Christopher Sand.
Sand.
Who's gonna run me out of
Christopher
town?
G.
No one's gonna
Sand.
fucking run me out of town.
Everyone knows the name, but few could tell you who he is. The old man stays away from the spotlight. Always wears old-fashioned jeans and knitted sweaters. Gives to charity. Rarely attends social events. An avid hunter, I hear. Even dabbles in poetry. You'd never guess he's the head of the oldest and most powerful gang in the city. Goes back as far as his great-grandfather. And Sand is strict about following the old rules. He rarely involves himself in commonplace murders and robberies. Hardly needs to intimidate anyone to get his point across. The people who work for him each have their sphere. They provide protection where needed, even work with the authorities when they want to make a deal. Meanwhile, Sand pulls the strings without getting his hands dirty. People sometimes mistake his quiet approach. A couple years ago, an arms dealer decided to expand its business without asking permission, and his whole family paid the price.
Oof.
In
On
4
Christmas,
weeks,
yeah, damn.
Sand killed 31 people. Old men, women, even a few teenagers. And Sand's people made sure every paper reported it. Frank, I don't want to hear you say that name again.
Jack, please, listen to me. I'm in with these guys.
We agreed, Frank. That's not the kind of business I'm into. I don't go there. Never have, never will.
Someone's gotta clean up this city. No Batman around, it's gotta be me. Francis Kendrick announces retirement date. Legendary single Gennady Crespo comes to Freeburg. Construction of Cinema Museum postponed again. When a police officer is too tired to be effective, he will ask for a day off. Sometimes officers will request days off even when they're at full strength. Some of the reasons you'll hear are far-fetched, while some are very serious. Don't overindulge your subordinates, but don't antagonize them either. Remember that everybody's got secrets, and you've got to make sure these guys have your back. I was up all night reading an exciting detective story called The Last Temptation of Neptune, but I didn't have time to get to the ending of it. I'm almost certain that the killer was the salesman's ghost, but I can't rest until I know for sure. Can I go home and finish reading the books? What? No, you can't... Look, Roy, you're a shit officer, gonna be straight with you, but no, I'm not gonna let you fucking take a day off so you can read a book. In addition to the performance ratings, police officers also possess rank. Employees begin at the lowest rank and can be elevated in rank with 1, 2, or 3 stripes. Once a week, you can pass out stripes and improve the rank of any employee. If you think that there is no one worthy of the honor some week, you can postpone the ceremony until later. Insignias won't go out until your people are ready. Employees of rank not only increase in professionalism, but also learn to command. Whenever a ranking officer is on the scene, his or her colleagues are more likely to perform better than usual. Sometimes when clocks get ranks, you start thinking more seriously about their service. That means less drinking, more time spent on the job. Some of them might even turn out to be dependable. Oh, okay, so I can just assign ranks. Well, Stovall. Well, okay, let's do Vandal. Stovall deserves. And then we'll do Beasley. Alright. That is not an excuse. I'm sorry. No one on Earth would let you go home so you could finish reading a book. I highly doubt anyone on Earth would. Actually, maybe a couple people, but I highly doubt it. Freeburg is one of those cities where you listen to what they say or nothing at all. You can only select any song for your collection, played at any time, just like in real life. Well, the life of your grandfather. So it is record players. Pin. I don't know what this is, but looks neat. Just leave me behind, jazz band? Alright, yeah, let's do that. Actually, do this one. Just leave me here. That's good. Nice. Let's learn how to hire and fire cops, okay? Fairs? Police station. Labor market. A certain number of paid job openings for which you can hire any available applicant. Jobs are also separated between officers and detectives, okay? Hire for shift A, hire for shift B.
If you must go, sweet mama, Please
Bam.
leave a dime for beer.
Gosh, a strong Genero Perez.
Rooster crow. And a hen ran around.
So now, to free up a slot, time to fire
She
someone.
said, if you want my fricassee, you'll have to run me down.
No, not fire someone. If you have grounds for the termination, no one will ask any questions. You might need to fire them anyway. Legality be damned. Yeah, I'm gonna fire Roy. But that could land you in additional proceedings, and your other staff will become more worried about keeping their jobs than they are about actually doing their jobs. Another way to free up a slot is to have a police officer killed, but that's not really a valid option. Right? Too old? Oh fuck. Do I have a reason to fire? Too old? Too old. Goddamn Roy.
I'm Alabama bound. Alabama bound.
Oh shit, I hired them for A instead of B again. Fuck.
I'm Alabama
I don't see any reason why not to hire everyone. Okay.
bound.
Okay.
211 in progress.
St. John's Cathedral at 10? Damn. Frightened call from the local cathedral. This morning the abbot discovered someone entered the old cemetery during the night. The old yard's tombstone are painted with satanic symbols? Damn. Sounds like we got an emo kid on there. I don't see any reason to... This isn't a huge thing since the crime was already committed. There's nothing that we can do. It'd be a detective thing, if anything. $2,400, guys.
211 in progress.
Ah, vandalism. Okay, teenagers, really? Like... Alright, you call the police for that? Roy is definitely not our boy. Okay, so how'd that go? Ah. Really, they're still hanging around there? I mean, I feel like that's just a thing you investigate. Alright.
1210 in progress.
A waitress named Mila reports shift service, chicken Eddie and a Diet Coke to a dangerous criminal who she's seen on the television this morning. Okay, fuck yeah, let's get Stovall and Rollins. Go get him, boys.
211 complete.
Where'd that go? Damn it! Really, you can't catch a couple teenagers? Come on, guys. You are too old. Fuck. Alright, how'd that go? Retired Officer Frank Nero for the fugitive in question. RIP. Oh well. Hey, man, you know, you gotta respond to them. Mr. Boyd, my bouncer stuffed himself with Mexican food again, and now he can't get off the can. Meantime, the line outside the club stretched around the block. We need someone outside who can tell the cool guys from the punks. Not Birch. Let's go Samadi. He seems like a hip young dude. Not my most dependable officer, but he could do it. Why do you need to turn on your siren? Just... okay. Just go. Come on, somebody. I believe in you.
1111B in progress.
Ooh, drug sales. A clown carrying balloons to Skinny Ring is selling crack to teenagers? Really? Is this what actually happens? Okay. Robbins and Grant, might as well. Not a lot of crimes going on, thankfully. Sorry, Chief, but I quit. One night I pulled in more cash than I earned in a month working at this dump. Mr. Sorkin said he wouldn't mind taking me on. I guess it just wasn't cut out to be a cop. Seriously? Fucking shit.
411.
Thanks for your help, Mr. Boyd. Hey, at least I got 4,500. A naked man carrying a canister of gasoline is threatening to set himself afire unless his favorite chewing gum becomes popular again. That's kind of like a chump, honestly. Let's send Birch. Really? Setting someone on fire because your gun isn't popular? Come on, dude. That's a little much.
Officer on
As police arrive, a clown is seen making balloon animals for kids. Watch the clown from the stands. Oh, we got him! Good job, lads. Good job, everyone. Well done, well done. Hey, what's up, Cripple Cow? And let's see. Ah, got him. Is catching a guy who wants to commit suicide? I mean, I guess let's hope that the mental systems are pretty good in this country, or in this town at least. Mental health. Okay, everyone seems good here, so I'm just gonna end the day here. Robespierre to reveal his identity when the time is right. Feminist organization denied official registration. Enemies using feminists to destroy Freiburg. The fact. Is that InfoWars? Is that our newspaper InfoWars? Oh boy. One of these little things.
Whenever I'm alone at home and there's a knock at the door, I always hope it'll be my wife, Laura. She's always forgetting her keys.
Hello, my
It's not
name
gonna
is
be.
Steve, and you're Jack Boyd, is that
God damn it.
To get to my front door, the Bible boys walked about a mile from the local bus stop, jumping over mud puddles and skirting a couple of landfills. Laura doesn't go in for religion either, but according to her, these brave lunatics with their fake smiles deserve at least a minute of attention. She patiently listens to them, asks them questions, regales them with pastries, and never once dropping a hint of condescension. When I watch her do it, I've got to admit it gets me. I'd have hugged those boys, sat with them on the porch and lit up a cigar. But a month after Laura left, all I could do was quietly ask them not to bother me. Today I'm a little rougher still. Shut the door on his nose this time. Another couple weeks at this rate and I'll be greeting anyone who comes close with my service pistol pointed towards the sky, ready to fire my warning shots.
Poor guy.
In my life, even the basic stuff never goes like it's supposed to. Normally, when a wife is going to leave home, she'll make a scene, or at least sit everyone down for a serious conversation. But Laura just disappeared. The children in the stories always stand on the side of the mother, but all three of our sons supported me. The in-laws always blame the husband for making their daughter unhappy. But now Sally, Laura's mother, well, we sort of have a pact. The fellow Laura ran off with is young enough to be her son. I hear he's 30 years old. Of all the possible information a man can know about his wife's lover, I get hit with that. Fortunately, Laura's mother doesn't like the way it sounds either. Sally figures this guy just thought he'd have some fun with a mature woman, but he'll be back chasing college girls before the year is out. So we have an agreement. Sally's gonna track down Laura and try to reason with her, and we'll arrange a meeting. Meanwhile, I'm supposed to not do anything stupid, which of course means anything at all. It's a crazy situation. I'm the police chief, and the person I'm trusting to find my wife is an old woman armed with a phone book. But I can't afford to lose Sally as an ally. So for the moment, I had to swallow my pride.
Jesus, that's rough, buddy. Don't know what to say to that.
Mrs. Markham, this is Boyd.
Oh, is there any news?
That's what I wanted to ask you. Have you found anything? An address, phone number? Have you spoken to her?
Don't worry, Jack. I've narrowed the range to 2 suspects, or whatever you like to say at your police building.
At my police building, we find people faster than a funny old woman chirping.
Don't be
on
a
the
dick,
phone with
dude,
my
God.
wife's girlfriends.
Oh, you're an old man, Jack. Come to your senses. They'd give us straight odds on the street. But I've got more energy, Jack. Maybe you think I'm a foolish old woman, but I go to my book club, argue with the girls about Byron, and it gives me energy. I talk to my dogs, and it gives me energy. And you have nothing, Jack. You don't even have a hobby. You got no passion. It's why Laura left you.
Let's not go back into that, Sally. Find my wife, and we can discuss my hobbies later. I'm waiting for your call, and my patience is running thin.
Damn, yeah, what if the late wife is secretly a drug lord? That's a
If
good
you
idea.
stop loving me,
I mean, I
I'll
could.
let you go. I can't expect the impossible from you. Just don't let me die out here, okay?
What a twist that would be. Wife is secretly a crime kingpin. The wife is Kingpin! I've solved it. I've solved the entirety of Daredevil, boys. Today, some of my relatives have come to visit. They're from another country and we've never even met before. Can I have a day off? Yeah, sure. There was a fire at my daughter's school and my little girl was seriously burned. She's in intensive care. Can I go get her? Man. Yeah. Man, you're a good officer, Purdy. Oh, well, at least I've got Kochi and Yancey to back me up. Alright, start the day. I think today... What is this, rock? Eh. Budme's Bahav. Oh, sure, let's do this one.
In progress.
Remember the city's cleaning crew saw an elderly man approaching some expensive cars in the parking lot carrying a long iron rod. Wall Street could hear him shouting, "Bastard, thieves, bloodsuckers!" Okay, let's deal with this crazy old guy. Someone commits a serious crime and flees the scene. The case goes to your detectives. Ghetto. Investigation slots. They all investigate the crime scene, interview witnesses to gather whatever information seems pertinent. One of your detectives will be lead investigator in the case. You can send additional detectives to any case who will work on the lead investigator as subordinates. The more professional the lead investigator, the more effective the team. Yeah, that makes sense. Over there on Armstrong. Black activist Ronnie Moore was found shot outside his home. Oh, Black Ops. A racist gang has recently made some trouble in... Fuck me. They're capturing black townspeople and beating them to death? Holy fuck. They recently sent a message to a local radio station promising to kill all black doctors, firemen, and police. We don't need any more dead police, especially not mere months before the election. The racists are gaining more and more followers, and even some of our citizens are support them. You'll have to fire all your black officers over the next 2 days, due to mounting racial tensions. I don't see how I would have to fire my black guys, my black officers, all these black officers, because people are getting beat to death. If anything, we should hire more of them. Be like, our city is not gonna stand up to this kind of bullshit. That's fucking... Alright, carjacking. According to the car that's on the stolen vehicles list. It sounds like it doesn't give me a choice. It sounds like I'll just have to fire them over the next few days. According to the car that's on the stolen vehicles list. I don't think... I'm not...
12 complete.
Okay. Detectives have interviewed witnesses, collected evidence from the scene, and are pursuing the investigation. Expect results. He drove by in a sedan and shot like a machine gun. I didn't see much. I only heard a few muffled shots. He got what he deserved. He's been causing trouble for a long time now, and recently there's been a lot of cursing and carrying on. I remember the car, and the neighborhood was quiet. I never heard any shots. Police these days don't do nothing. I almost died myself. I went to buy some medicine and was nearly hit by some idiot's car. Okay. Alright. I guess I'll start investigating. Destruction of property. Nice. Good. Nice. I'm not gonna beat or fire any of my black guys. God. How many for our boys in blue?
1210 in progress. Got a situation here.
What do we get? What? What the fuck? They killed her? What? I'm gonna investigate this witness. Died? What the fuck? Okay, well... Jesus Christ. Sorry, Tsubaki. You had a dank name. Suspicious man. Alright, what do we got here? God damn it. I'm a chief, damn it. Not a captain. Oh, damn, Kochi. Damn, Kochi. Nice job. Proud of you. Dragon's Lair Club. What's this? Mr. Boyd, I'm opening Freeburg's first martial arts club, and for my first exhibition, I want to hold a sparring match where one of my students takes on your toughest cop. After the fight, I'll teach a man a few tricks, something that'll help him out in the streets. Okay, yeah, okay. I see no reason why not. Awesome. You don't need your light on for that, Yancy. Come on, man. Your siren. Alright, how's the homicide going? Your detectives present frames, different versions of what might have happened at the crime scene. They get it wrong half the time, but a good cop can separate fact from fiction if they know how to look at case materials. The more professional the detectives working on an investigation, the better their instincts. Okay. To get to your suspects, you'll need to figure out the true sequence of events at the crime scene, using the frames you think likely, sometimes with a little guesswork thrown in. If you add it all up, but the sequence fails, you're probably telling the wrong story. I don't think that's gonna fit, but I'm guessing it's gonna be a driveway, so this might fit, these two might fit in. I don't know what the drug pharmacy has to do with it, anything though.
311A in
What's through
progress.
bar? A couple dancers started fighting over tips, and a cat fight broke up right on stage. They got those two nubs.
311A in progress.
Bartender reported that a fight has broken up between a patron and the bar's bouncer. The man, apparently drunk, has just climbed onto the stage while a local singer was performing and tried to sing a duet with her. Doesn't sound dangerous, but I'll send Kochi, because she's the only officer I've got right now. Chief, I just about nailed the Jap. Oh my god. Chief, I just about nailed the Jap a couple times, but he was too fast for me and won on points. I don't really understand all their rules, so I can't keep track of points very well. But he was alright, he even showed me a few tricks after the match. I got carried away a little and pulled my back. Think I can take a day off? I mean, now he's the fucking best officer on the fucking street. So, that was worth it. Kochi, don't
Looks like we
die.
have a situation here.
Shut off the music and turn up the lights, yeah. Tipper's computer findings of use of the police presence. Yeah, throw a bucket of cold water on them. Oh, man. Don't draw the fucking gun. That's a bad idea. That's how shootings happen. Oh, man. Or Sabaki.
311A complete.
Nice job, Kochi. Nice job. I knew that was the right one. I knew that was the right decision to make. Alright. Good job, boys. Good work, everyone. And day. Retired police officer Thomas Blaine shoots pregnant woman. That he has no problems with race. Yes they fucking do. Officer Blaine explains. I thought she was a suicide bomber. Okay, well, he was retired, so I had nothing to do with that. I claim no
Why
responsibility.
would a man need a barn? To store all the stuff you can't bring home. About 30 years ago, back when I was young and interested in farming, I
It's a
carried
big
all
pile of
kinds
stuff with a lid on it.
home. After a day in the field, I'd come home with buckets, shovels, dirty boots and clothes, and instantly transform the living room. But even back then, there's something I always kept in the barn.
Uh-oh. 8,000 pounds of marijuanas. What is this? What has he got a fucking treasure chest? What is this? Oh, damn it, I knew it was drugs.
I stopped keeping my pills inside the house because every time I was about to take a triple, someone would knock on my bedroom door. Now they're knocking on my barn door. Well, fine. It's not every day that someone comes to visit your barn. In all the years we worked together, Kendrick never came to visit the house. We drank at bars, went fishing, went to the mountains, even chased off some poachers one time.
Just a pair of good
But
old
he
boy
never
cops.
came for dinner with the family. We never watched football over here. And now he's brought his friends to visit my barn. I always try to look unsurprised, like it's an everyday thing to get visitors at the old barn, especially guests with their own personal bodyguards. But Kendrick is sharp enough to see he's caught me with my pants on backwards.
Sorry for the surprise, Jack. We saw you from the car. Figured we'd find you in here. I'm going in for a minute, fellas. These guys will wait outside.
What the hell is he trying to pull here?
How long you been dating the lover boys?
They're Sans people, Jack.
Good one, man.
So now you're appearing in public with members of the Mafia?
Jack, I'm leaving tonight. More like fleeing. Jenny and I are taking the girls and making a run for it. Probably won't be seeing each other again. I've got new documents, a
Jesus
new name,
Christ.
a new life, everything new.
The papers say you're still working your last week for the department.
I've got to get out today. I won't be getting another chance. Don't know if you noticed, but the whole city is against me.
You told your Mafia friends about your plans.
Jackie, if I don't fix everything with them in the next few hours, they're going to kill me. And not just me. My family, my relatives, God, Jack, I don't know who else. They found out that I was planning to run and they demanded that we close our contract today.
Your contract, Frank? Really? Is that how you talk now? Maybe you should call in the lawyers to...
I mean, now's a good
straighten
time
all
to
this
draw the gun,
Now
honestly.
is not the time, Jack, please. I have a commitment to them until the end of the year.
God damn it.
They need an inside line at police headquarters. I can't just give them back the money. That's not how the Mafia works. If I can't find someone I can trust tonight, I'm dead. You know me, Jack. I wouldn't ask you if I wasn't afraid they'd cut my daughters to pieces before sunrise.
You shouldn't have gotten fucking involved with the
damn
Mafia.
fool who puts his daughters in the crosshairs
Yeah, exactly.
in the first place. Anyone in my place would have dressed him down good. But I didn't want to pile it on.
Yeah, okay,
Fate's
great.
already got this guy's soul in the grinder.
You're a nice guy, aren't you? Ah, shit, alright. I'm guessing that you can earn money more easily with him. I can just agree to help him and did not do fucking anything. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna agree not to... I'm gonna agree to help him, but not really do anything with the Mafia.
Give him my phone number and tell him it's done. Don't call me. Don't come to work today. I don't want to see or hear from you again. Time for you to go.
Jack,
Get the fuck out of my nice
Yeah,
coat
dude.
barn, Frank.
Get the fuck out of my barn! Never thought I'd say that. Never thought I'd hear that be said, honestly.
At the time, I was trying not to think about what just happened. It was almost too much to take in. I'm probably the most popular police chief in the history of the city, and I have to admit, I've thought about that more than once, sometimes with a little pride even. In one of the features they wrote about me in the papers, they said it pretty plain. He catches the criminals. Believe me, high praise like that is unheard of in Freeburg, especially for a cop. And here I am, the person who catches criminals, and I've agreed to help the Mafia, or I'll come home to a bag stuffed with my kids' body parts. Right before
shit.
the last hammer falls. Hey, remember that cop who caught criminals? It turns out he was a Mafia bitch. And all for the sake of a greedy, corrupt cop who should have fled the country years ago. That sound right to you?
Fucked up. Oh well. Let's see what goes on. Alright, no one calling out. It's fine with me. Let's fucking do this. Let's do some shopping. Matter your personal relationship with the city's administration, your police station is at their mercy. In order to maintain reasonable working conditions, you have to send appropriate requests to the mayor. There's okay. Hall. Decisions from City Hall depend on whether they're satisfied with your work. You can send requests every 5 days. The fools in charge of the city may refuse outright or accept only some of your requests, so only ask for what you really need. Yeah, an increase in the salary, please. Go in here. $1,200? That's fucking shit. Oh, for a week. No, that's pretty bad. Well, okay. No, that's not that great, honestly. I know, like, $10 an hour at fucking Target. I make what, 40 hours a week? It's 400. So he's making $30 an hour if he worked 40 hours a week, which he's fucking not because he's a police chief. That's shit. Okay, well, I guess we better get all the use out of our fucking black officers, since we gotta fire them all tomorrow.
910B in progress.
Shit. It's a lot of officers, but hopefully we can catch them.
311A in progress.
Hot dog vendor reports that they saw two Elvis impersonators grappling right there in Sandrock, destroying in Spanish and beating each other with microphone stands. Alright, that's all of our cops then. Nice job. Nice job, boys. It's really interesting. It's
Officer
alright, two accidents. Drive a patrol car right to the front window. Stick up man noticed the police presence and took a cashier hostage. He's holding his gun. The hostage's head, shouting back off or I'll blow his goddamn face off. Meanwhile, the cashier is yelling in an unknown language. Don't shoot, please. I just need the money. I'll take a little bit and go. No answer. I guess we could catch him later, huh? Oh man, this is really not good. We need to catch the criminal.
910B complete.
Got him. Yeah! Got you, bitch! That's right. That's how we play in this town. Jack, this year the organizers of the Golden Beach Hunt suddenly changed the rules of the annual shooting contest. It now features teams instead of single competitors. Can you send me two of your finest marksmen? I'd really love to do well in the competition. Let's just do this real quick. Ancient Chinese necklace. Guess I'll just well, I kind of want the benefits. It's a hot one today, and a lot of people are going for a swim. Last week, 4 people drowned on the beaches of Freeburg, and the press was in an uproar. Please send someone to keep an eye on things. Yeah, send Stovall. Okay, let's see if we can get the rest of the other guys back. Got him. Nice. Good job, everyone. Finally did something.
12 in progress.
At a gallery exhibition titled Sex and Operation. Oh, great. Okay. It's art, guys. Jesus Christ. Hold on. Get back to... Okay, great. The art gallery is right there. Alright. Now we need 2 marksmen back. Okay, so we're gonna get Bastian and Beckman. Bees. Alright, so how's this going? Fine. Me and my husband got into a difficult financial situation. I was gonna pawn an ancient necklace. I was carrying the necklace, someone ripped the bag from my shoulder and disappeared. I don't have to do anything, not even cry out. Better was on a motorcycle. He drove down the road, grabbed the bag, and then escaped. I tried to race after him, but I didn't even have time to see if it was man or woman. I couldn't see his face, but he was dressed in a jacket, like those other bakers who hang out around on the street corners. I didn't see a weapon in his hands. I just saw him grab her bag and ride off. It was definitely not a local biker. They are bald and have beards, but this guy looked Asian, probably Japanese or Chinese. Okay, and how'd this go? Nice. Good. We got this. We got this town under control, boys. Well, this seems pretty straightforward, huh? Guan Yen Lin. Expelled from university. Got it. Number of locations to choose from. Chinatown dormitory. To carry out the arrest, 2 officers must lead the escort. If the lead investigator is not on duty, the arrest will have to wait. Remember, fugitives won't sit patiently until your schedule clears. Also remember, criminals react in different ways. A frightened thief is likely to surrender as soon as the game is up. A brutal killer might want to see just how many you can take with him. With more dangerous criminals, it's safer to send experienced officers and even the SWAT team if you see fit. Okay, wait. I just want to see if we can get...
U11 in progress.
Come on, boys. Alright. Doval and Robbins. Strong and Robbins. And then we'll send Vandal and Grant to Shanghai Dormitory to take care of that. We did it, Boyd. We won. That Ernest really knows a lot about shooting. Even taught us a thing or two. He invited us out to hunting to celebrate the victory, so we'll be taking the day off. We deserve it. Yeah, Bastion. Fucking 1,000. He's not the Unabomber. It's Unabomber with an A, too. No, I'm not gonna fucking send the SWAT. He's a criminal. He's a criminal. He's a thief. He's not a fucking shoot him up kind of dude. Got him, see? Easy. Case closed. That's the book shut. You gotta... No, I understand that expelled from university Unabomber reference, but... Too bad we gotta fire all our black cops. That's fucking racist. Why should we fire them? Whatever. Tomorrow's gonna be a long day. More like the first of a lot of long days. There's just too much going on. How else will work? That was sort of like a debuff. Am I getting debuffed right now? End the day. Yeah, I know. But it's not the Unabomber. Or is it Unabomber or Unabomber? God damn it. I'm not firing black guys because I want to. Mayor Rogers, not afraid of the competition. Thomas Blaine, pregnant woman killer, sent to mental hospital, according to Dr. Eleanor Waterbury. Thomas Blaine is a new form of schizophrenia. Jesus. Rough one, I'll tell you what. Come on. There we go. I wonder if we'll get a Shift C. I hope so.
Mr. Boyd, there was a man here earlier. He left you this.
A man? What man? Who let him on this floor?
I don't know. I've never seen him before. I asked him his name, but he just...
It's the Mafia.
He was talking on a big telephone, you know, one of those portables. He
this is from like the 70s.
and left.
Damn. Okay, let's see about this.
Record player, cell phone.
Of course, they could have shot them the second they took the photo, but I knew Kendrick and his family were all right. Either way, the message was not that they got out. It meant that I was in. My servitude to the Mafia had begun. I'd only been in my new position 5 seconds, and I already knew why Kendrick called it a contract. You sound doomed if you call it what it is.
Shouldn't have fucking done it. God damn it, Logic. Shouldn't have taken this job.
Good morning, Jack. I believe you just received my message.
Who am I speaking with?
Oh, I'm sorry. I forget some people don't recognize my voice. But I assure you, Jack, if I was sitting right there in front of you, you'd have no trouble recognizing me. Like I was a member of your family. Even better than a wife, perhaps. A wife can betray you. No man is immune.
I don't talk to people who don't tell me their names.
Oh, Jack, don't be so childish. You're too old to run away from strangers. Yes, we both are. And in our old age, friendship becomes rare and all the more precious.
Santa's not my wife.
We must
God
meet
damn it.
new people and find out new names. So if you insist, Jack, let us formally meet. Hello, Jack Boyd. I'm Christopher Sand.
Wonderful, Mr. Sand. And what is it you do for a living?
Oh, you'll soon find out all about that. Well, you'll learn much more than a simple policeman could ever expect. You're a simple policeman no longer, Jack. Don't turn off your phone. You start today.
I guess that was phone. We finally found out who's behind the phone.
8 in 10. It's been my go-to principle since my first day on the job. I've got to let my colleagues hush up what they need to, 2 out of 10 times, so that they'll help me with the remaining 8. 80 out of 100, 800 out of 1,000. I'm proud of those statistics. It's not so bad for Freeburg, right? But now I just officially became a Mafia whore. I'm supposed to be fearing for my life, for the lives of my wife and children. But the only thing I can think, what's gonna happen to 8 and 10?
Rip. My dog's birthday. God damn it, Price. Come tomorrow. Broke my bathroom mirror. No. No. I shouldn't let that Price go, but I don't give a fuck. They're a shitty officer, Price. I don't care. Okay. I never said that. Yeah, I should fire Price. Final game Lin turned out to be the member of a gang known as the Red Mask. It's a good task. Okay, yeah, sure. That sounds like a good idea, honestly. There are a number of gangs in February, and that means that there's bounties to collect. Some of the criminals you come across will be members of one gang or another. In exchange for immunity, they may be willing to give up their bosses. In this way, you can get your hooks into gang members higher and higher up the food chain, and ultimately take down the boss. If you arrest the boss, the game will be finished, and you get to claim a reward. Also a reward for promptly charging gang members. Whenever you arrest a gang member, you get a bonus, but your deal with that person is over. Don't settle for small fish. Use the small fish to catch the big fish. %10 more. Yeah! Oh, I have to just fire them. Okay, I see what you mean.
That is for danger, so untold. I know just what they mean. Gotta be bold, the whole sweet ginger green. She's sweeter than
Okay, so the homicide.
And Georgia Brown beats Lulu too. When she's back in town, now she can shimmy like Sister Kate.
Travis Horton and their races, who already had several previous conventions.
Swing sweet ginger green.
I already got several previous convictions, so I'll go ahead and then Yancy and Birdie. Just all of our detectives there as well. I should have set the swamp with them, but attempted murder. A young employee at a factory got in a fight with trying to push him to that of boiling chocolate. Okay, we'll send then Austin and Perez. So, it doesn't automatically fire them, you have to actually go through and fire them. I'm not gonna fucking fire all my black cops, fuck that shit. Especially after they got really good. Okay. Bao Ling gave several interviews in which she spoke about atrocities committed by the Red Mask team. She embellished a lot and distorted the facts. You want to keep people from panicking? You need to take down the gang within the next 4 days. Okay. Offender caught. Nice. And suspects arrested. I'm not gonna fire all my black cops. I'm pretty sure it did not say that. Okay. Hopefully get some frames in that detective case soon. Nice. Well done, everyone. Asano kind of looks like Sasuke from Kill la Kill. I'm not sure if I'm the only one making that connection. Parking lot attendant Dylan Burns reports seeing a teenager walking behind 3 cars, turning handles and trying to fled towards the suburbs. Well, Austin and Perez, I suppose, might be able to take care of them. What do we got? Give me those frames for that detective case, detectives. Meantime, let's see here. Well, I do need a Firebird. She's way too old. meantime, we can hire. Ooh, and Glenn. Okay, yeah, we need you for shift B. Sure. Not gonna fire my black cops, swear to God. Let's see what else we
Looks
got.
like we have a situation here.
Overtake the defender and block the road. Oh, that's dangerous. Attempt to take him into custody.
130 feet complete.
Escape. God damn it. I'm sorry.
710A in progress.
We've been trapped, called in saying that someone was holding him against his will. They won't let me go outside. They torture me and bully me. I'm gonna go outside and see Pete. I almost guarantee you that this is just a kid whose parents are holding him against his will, aka grounding him. I'm just gonna send Asano. I swear to God, if it's like a fucking mafia gang drug lord thing, it'd be ridiculous.
911 in progress.
Angry casino patron. He claims that one of the casinos was. Alright, we'll just send one officer too. Yep, it was a false alarm. Fucking knew it. You just had to eat his fucking broccoli. Jack, we're dealing with a moron who refuses to repay his debts. Say the police will protect him. I think it's time to show him whose side the police are on. No. Suck my dick. Taking down all of you fucks. Now, you might think you have an inside line to the police station, but this also means I have an inside line to you fucks. Alright. Come on, no crimes, come on. It's 7:30. Oh. Well, whatever. Just Perez.
412 feet in progress.
At the parking lot exit, the security guard stops a suspicious-looking man and asks to check the membership card. Fuck me, okay. Yancey, Purdy, and Austin. That sounds dangerous. That sounds like something you want to send some good officers on.
Looks like we have a situation here.
Get out their tires. Man takes a sharp turn and crashes through the window of a sex shop. A woman exits the field, grabs the shop assistant. Yeah! Threw a rubber sex doll at the assailant. Fucking got him! Good job, everyone. That's why you send all 4 of your best officers for something like that. Jesus Christ, that woman's crazy. Literally crashes into it, doesn't waste a second taking a hostage. Holy fuck. Glad I did that. Damn, we're going late tonight, huh? Ying He is the faithful assistant Jin Yang, not a member of the game. He's entrusted with the most serious jobs. Ying He keeps his most valuable prizes at home while he arranges their sale. He then brings them to the Wise Dragon restaurant the day before he's planning to make the deal. The Yang must have had an immediate buyout for the necklace, so he brought it to this restaurant the same night it was stolen. Usually the restaurant is open around the clock, but it was closed at night 4 because an important deal is going down. He has a key to the restaurant, and valuables are kept in the safe under the bar. Suspect is, hasn't officially worked anywhere in the past 10 years. Seems right. That was listed as a gift on his tax return. I'm gonna send SWAT for this. If he's a founding member of the gang, sounds like he's fucking serious. That's something you want SWAT for. For sure. Just realized we didn't have any music playing, so just gonna put that on. Kind of, unfitting music to play for this, but... Oh, we're ending anyway. We got it, boys! Case closed, motherfuckers. Sounds good to me. A7. Racist gang run wild in the city. A second tower to be built in Freeburg. Investigation to Francis Kendrick could resume. Come on. Come on, you piece of shit. There we go. Uh-oh. Sicilian necktie?
The people of
What a car bomb
Freeburg
is
have built
Peter?
a tolerance to the petty horrors of modern
Probably.
life. You'll never see crowds gathering around a beaten passerby. Folks rarely even slow to gawk at a car accident. And street theft doesn't turn heads anymore. Been a long time
Jesus
since
Christ,
people
this is
got
fucking
worked up
Detroit,
about
isn't it?
stuff like that.
Like
So when I
Detroit.
ran into a troubled crowd on the way
Limp or
to
something.
work, I knew there was something serious going on. Something bad enough to knock these people out of their daily rhythm. And we're talking about people who would step over a corpse if it was blocking the door to the coffee shop. But apparently all it takes is a bunch of leaflets, or spreading broken glass across Main Street, or releasing a couple of hundred rats in the ice arena. The mysterious figure taking responsibility for these strange acts goes by the alias Robespierre. Nobody knows who he is, what he wants, or what all this adds up to, from the buckets of lard spread on the sidewalk to the front door of City Hall covered with ostrich feathers. But this strange cross between childhood pranks and cheap theatrics has got the people all worked up. Everyone understands when some Freeburg crook satisfies the basic human need to rob and kill. But when someone steals a lion from the local zoo and locks him in a cell below the courthouse, the people start asking questions. Myself, I kinda like this Robespierre. It's not just the pranks he's pulling or his green bull's head emblem. I just like his funny nickname. Robespierre? Really? Who does that make me? The Marquis de Lantenac? I don't think so. In the old books about revolutions, I fancy myself the old gunner who goes off to war with a bag of damp powder. Or maybe the innkeeper who tops up the beer kegs with mop water. It's something to think about.
Gross. Martin Stett is my new deputy. Got some terrible heartburn this morning. Maybe better if I go home and lie down. Fine. My grandfather's epilepsy and recently the seizures have gotten worse. They happen more often. They all end in tears. Does he need a special new drug that I can link in on the tent? I'm the only one in the family who drives. Can I go get those drugs today? Yeah. Sure, strong. Yeah. New records can be obtained as a gift or a thank you for service. But why wait when you can refill your collection now? Pre-order and save. $250. Okay, cool. It's funny that you have to spend in-game cash to unlock it, but I guess it's not that much, so... Do Billabong again. That's cool, though. I like that kind of diegetic interface. Oh, great. Okay, it stands. The Mafia will falsify special crime progress report. Oh, shit. Crime trap? Yeah, okay. Well, I guess if I want to, I can kill officers. Jesus Christ. Your new assistant is no Kendrick, but he's not as useless as it might seem. He can handle some of your duties when pressed for time, but lunch is on you, along with any other expenses. Okay. You're my favorite deputy. That I can have barbecue, or train them, hire a snitch, an employee to gather information from you. And then there's my stats, okay. Cool. This woman is on the server in the city. Today she was buried with military honors. Yep.
9/11 in progress.
9/11 in progress? Uh-oh. Joe Clark reports that teenagers found the most expensive sneakers on display, tried them on, and then without paying ran out of the store. cause for firing? Yeah, I don't have any cause. Oops. Yeah, these are all pretty good officers though, except for Birch, but gotta make do with what you got. Gotta send Birch in 13 missions just to make him a regular fucking cop. No way. Oh, I guess I could kill him. Jesus. I guess I could.
410 out of progress.
Standing around smoking, not too far from marrying new shows.
911.
Got him, boys. Nice job, guys. A man returned from work earlier than usual and found his young wife in bed with a lover. Oh shit. I should not have been able to take him down. I'm surprised they can't just send them out there. Why do they have to come from the fucking police station? But I guess it's from... Actually... I've got Birch backing me up. Got him, boys. Good music, though, man.
412 in progress.
Young father defied his parents from Lead Street to pick up his daughter from school. Hey, you can't just fucking... Okay. Let's see if Birch can actually do something this time. It's not gonna be dangerous, but... It doesn't hurt to send Birch along for that experience. Like Pokemon. Oops. No. Mr. Boyd, I have a very sensitive issue, which our mutual friend, Charles Dill, said he could help me with. To me, already you know, I own the largest music shop in Freeburg. Recently, my ex-wife got half my record collection in a lawsuit. There's a lot of rare records. My ex is very afraid of the police and always tries to act like a law-abiding citizen. Some of you guys went over there and your informant told her those records were evidence in a personal investigation. She just smiled and gave them whatever they asked for, not even check into the warrant. I'll get records as a gift, so, yeah, you know what? Oh, I have to send 3. Okay, well, that was 3 of my best officers going there. Cool. Christopher G. Sands. Yeah, we have something going down today, the engineering plant. At the engineering plant. Uh-oh. Here? Okay. I don't think I sent them that way.
10 in progress.
Modern art. A guard says that someone got to the exhibition hall, scrawled pictures of penises on the artwork, and hid in the closet.
412A.
How'd you get out of the closet, buddy? Got him. Nice. Good job, everyone. Birch finally fucking did something. Maybe not. Just... Vandal? Okay. Is that the bar? Okay. Yeah, dude. Okay. Now we can send... Oops. I have to send Beckman too. Whoops. Okay, well I guess Bastian will be able to help out. On her own, I guess. She is the best officer in the force, almost. If not, is the best officer in the force.
We've got a situation here.
Missing caretaker explains that he's only had the job a few weeks and he's worried someone's going to be fired over this foolishness. Please calm him down and he points out the bathroom stall that artists locked themselves inside. Terrified and tearful young man holding a knife and just says he's engaged in some sort of performance art and no one understands him. Don't worry, you're not in trouble, you just want to talk.
210. Complete.
See, I'm a good police chief, boys. I know what I'm doing. I'm good. Man, I'm so good at this game. I just got involved in the mafia. I haven't done shit.
911 in progress.
Aluminum from a factory through a hole in the wall. We don't need to take a look at that. $4,000. I guess if they're just stealing aluminum, I don't see what. I mean, it is stealing, but unless they're like building bombs, I don't see why that would be a huge crime to worry about. He always handles the big deal personally. Chinese businessman Bo Su particularly arrived in Freiburg last week. He convinced the necklace was stolen from his family back in the 17th century. Jin Yang typically pretends to be the regular restaurant visitor and tells the buyer in advance which table to find her at. Bo Su prefers to travel without a bodyguard or driver so as to not attract too much attention. Jin Yang always exists in full payment up front and never deals in cash. So, Jin Yang always handles the big deals personally, so that's gonna be her. Owner of the Wise Dragon restaurant? Okay. Oh.
911.
Thanks for doing as we ask. Here's the amount we agreed on. Alright, boys. That's the big one. Jack, you must have seen in the newspapers about Thomas Blaine. He decided to conduct psychological testing for all cops over 50 years of age. That includes you. Don't be late. Okay. Alright. Let's hope we take down that gang. I really hope we do. It's gonna suck if not. Yeah, boys! We did it! I'm pretty sure we did it. Let's see here. All suspects arrested? Nice. Missing quite a bit of the gang. So we're gonna see if we get any more leads on other members. If not, we're just gonna eliminate the gang. Alright, good job everyone. Proud of you. Well done. City Treasurer doles out 90,000 for Mela's birthday. 6 new restaurants to appear in city by year's end. Mysterious Robespierre announces political ambitions. Okay. Alright. I think we'll do one more day here and then wrap it up. It's interesting. It's a very, very simple test. I'll show you a card with an abstract image. You just look at it and tell me what you see. A man taking a handful of tablets in a barn. 2 natives beating the drums or flying severed heads. Man going back to his house. A butterfly. A man with a clock for a face. A woman decorating a Christmas tree, a dancing girl, a blue alien raping a pig. Yeah, that's what I see. Some of these are very... Tower on a hill. Baby with spider legs. Yeah, I just see that. Yeah, it just seems like that. Continued. Pieces of Christmas ornament over with foreign ice cream cone marching hammers. Chess rook. This doesn't seem like any of those things to me, honestly. Chess rook, I guess. I'll just go with chess rook. It's definitely not that. Overturned truck. The man pushing the woman. Yeah, this is leading the question for sure. But the best results in coming days. Those are all really... Oof. Lead. Mayor says accident. Major businessman ready to invest in the future of the city. Xi Broom elected as Freiburg General Run. Alright. Gonna get fired? Probably. Probably gonna get fired. Two of our best officers, but strong. got a good feelings about her. Don't you dare leave me here. Or don't you leave me here. I added that. Don't you dare. Alright, let's do this. I like this one a lot, actually. This song's pretty good. A few months ago, an unregistered feminist organization appeared in Freiburg. Today, they are holding their first protest. As far as we know, the organization is backed by foreign sponsors, and the goal is to get their people into important positions in City Hall. Protests may escalate into something more serious if we need to show them who's in charge. Use batons and tear gassing environments as necessary. Let's show them what intimidation looks like close and personal. Mr. Boyd, your psyche is in good shape. My only concern is your stress level. My research shows that debating rooms move in soothes and relaxes. Rest a bit of good Ludwig-Lahn. It'll help with any violent urges you might be feeling. Mars the deadline.
She said if you want my fricassee, you'll have to run me down.
You have to send 4 officers and SWAT. Damn, that's one of my worst, I guess. Jack, we have a problem. The chief prosecutor of Freiburg is a woman, and it seems she's on the side of the feminists. You might be walking into some serious legal problems. Better play it safe and fix some evidence. That's all my money. No. Let's do this, boys. Those all suck, right? Christ. A dissatisfied client entered some law offices, pistol, took several employees hostage, and ended up beating with a friend's partners. Those shyster Jews took me for a ride. They stocked up all my money, and my son still went to jail. Alright.
I followed you
Let's eliminate the game.
from town to town. I'm Alabama.
And 20k, and good.
Don't you leave me here.
No, we're not going to suppress it, though. See? I'm playing it smart. A 1240, a Rubinage Casino, okay. We'll see how serious it is. Last Picture Show Theater. Young woman set fire to the movie theater during a show and fled. Wow, that's no good. Nice. We're doing good, boys. Oh, fuck. Oh, this is the thing. A robbery? It's a robbery. As long as it's not a murder, I'm not getting involved with the mafia. Okay. Man, that's corrupt as fuck, but gotta get my 50,000s. 500,000 rather. Constitution 2000 Arcade. Mr. Boyd, today we're installing a new slot machine called the Super Magdalene 3. The last time we put in a new one of the bigger kids almost broke it the first day. It would be great if you could send a couple of your men to keep the kids under control. Okay? I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be corrupt, but... I don't know, stealing from a casino, they make a fuckload of money. At best, it's a morally gray decision. Oh, fuck. Oops. Alright, we're taking down the Mafia, boys. Pregnant girl called in a report on a suspicious gynecologist. Give an abortion? What? Alright, get rid of that fucking quack. You can only use the SWAT once a day? Huh, interesting. God damn it. You beat the kids in Hellfighter? Oh my god. Housewife Takara Montez often complains to the police about her neighbors, constantly making a rabbit and often getting into fights, always refusing to discuss things with their neighbors. She's called the police again after getting loud bangs. According to her, 6 or 7 people. Okay. They beat the kids in a video game.
Looks like we have a situation.
Doctor spots the police, grabs Scott, and molly shots. Come on, I release your souls from this filthy world. Yeah, hit him first with the taser.
1210 complete.
Fucking tase him. Easy. Fuck you. I'm not gonna suppress this feminist protest by force. Bastard. You can't keep your promises, I guess we won't keep ours. Ah, up yours. Okay. Well.
I was trying to raise TN1, Sergeant Hotspot.
Please don't die, please don't die. Oh, thank God. At least he just escapes. That's not as bad as them dying. I just didn't have anyone else. Sorry. I didn't mean to fail you. Shit. Must mean like someone's being raped. No. Ah, God damn it! I meant to set strong. Ah. That's annoying. I guess I get better double check from now on. Well, hopefully Vandal can do it. All by himself. Let arson go down. Okay. Incident occurred during the screening of Jim Jarmusch film Strangers in Paradise. The screen was ruined. A member of the audience suffered minor injuries and panic, but fortunately no one was seriously hurt. I remember a girl with bright red hair. I sold her a ticket after the show started, although I don't usually do that. But she was really, really nice. I noticed the bottle in her hand, but I thought it was soda. I wouldn't have think such a pretty young lady would come with anything hard. God damn it. This guy should be fired. I sat in the last row. A few minutes after the film started, I heard someone enter the room and slam the door. I was going to say something because I don't like it when someone distracts me from Jarmusch's vision. I saw a flash of fire and a flame bottle flew straight at the screen. When the screen caught fire, I thought it must be part of the show. You know what I heard? That Jim Jarmusch guy is from a nut house. The fire started, I immediately started looking for a way out. That's when I spotted her, the red-headed fool. She ran away quick. There wasn't time to do anything. It's pretty obvious what went down here. Zoe Nosek. About a month ago, she unsuccessfully applied for an usher job. Seriously? Burning down a theater because you didn't get the job? Come on. You almost sound fucking crazy. Holy shit. I didn't burn down. I mean, if I had burned down every single place I wanted to, didn't get a job from. Jesus Christ, half the city would be in tatters. Also, I'd be very much in jail. The door to one of the rooms on the second floor is standing ajar, though it can be seen. And through it can be seen a large man holding a crying girl by the neck. He's striking her in the face, shouting, "Shut up, you whore! I paid to you. I paid to you. Now keep quiet." Let the woman go or you're dead. Strike the man in the knees. Her pimp leaps for the man and another fight breaks out. Yeah, use pepper spray, I guess. Man jumps the pimp away and suddenly jumps out the window. Did he escape? Damn! Damn, Vandal! Damn, Vandal! That is what I hire you for, man! That is what I hire you for! Damn! That guy fucking I helped him, but that guy fucking... Oh, great job. I'm gonna promote you. You're my next promotion, my friend. Holy shit. Yeah, Vandal, more like Van Dam, am I right? That's my nickname for him now. Van Dam. Damn, Vandal. Damn. Good job. Proud of you, son. You're the kind of cop this city needs. Got her. Good. Good. Got that done with. Alright. Boss, I quit. Seriously, Beasley? Come on! You can't just quit, you son of a bitch. God damn it, Beasley. Ah, you bastard. God damn it, Beasley, seriously? He was fucking baller! Oh, man. That was awesome. Benny's gang operating under Brothers Notice for years. Police expose antique thief gang. All members of the Red Masks under arrest. Yeah, bitch. Fucking caught them all. Ooh, they were a gang. Why didn't you catch them the first time? Because I'm fucking Jack Boyd, bitch. Alright, let's go. I don't think we actually played through this one all the way, so let's do this one. Alright, heroes are gonna be our last day, I think. Take care of the hero. Teresa Weaver is today a hero, having pulled a drowning Senator Wallace Green from the river. The municipality and the senator's recommendations died before the settlement. Okay. Okay. Alright. You got here. Stop taking my stuff out of context. Fucking logic. Cosmic, taking all my words out of context. Oh shit, I didn't mean to. Oh man. Slot upgrade, job slot officer. Yeah. Get another detective on staff. Okay.
He may prefer a blonde or brunette. I'll take tangerine.
410A in progress.
Attempted murder.
I'll get sweet
Only arrest one or two
ginger
criminals, but when you're taking down a whole group, it's better to bring a paddy wagon. Truly professional staff can cope without the need for a special transport, but most officers prefer a paddy wagon when the situation calls for it. Too bad the department doesn't have the money for one.
ginger green.
An ice cream van struck a schoolboy.
She's sweeter than Sue and Georgia Brown beats Lulu too.
You can only send
When
one?
she's
Damn.
back in town, now she can shimmy like Sister Kate.
I'm 1/10 of the way
She's a
there.
dancing queen, fit for a king. Swing sweet ginger green.
Just hire a snitch, make sure he knows what's going down. Just stop saying incriminating things. Well, it's a bit late. You can, with a fucking ellipses, you can make anything incriminating. Jack, some black gangster hit one of our shops. It's too much for us to deal with right now. Can you help? Well, that's a crime, so I can't refuse.
Trying to raise 10-1, Sergeant Hotspot.
Jesus. Alright, let's see if that helps. Alright, our entire force is fucking tied up now. Something's gonna happen any second now. Oh man. I hope it's not a serious crime, because I'm gonna get fucking blasted otherwise. Alright, well, I can't stop them if all my police officers are out, so.
Now she can shimmy like
Courthouse.
Sister Kate. She's just a dancing queen.
Come on, you guys, get back, quick.
Sweet ginger swing, sweet ginger green.
Okay. No one was hurt, everyone's fine. Good. Good. I'm glad. Everyone's fine. Good. Take fucking hell. Mr. Boyd, I manage a large fleet of vehicles and want to organize a workshop for my new drivers. They have to learn how to behave on the road, so your patrolmen will never even... Please send 3 of our best officers to ride all day with my people to explain the intricacies. Oh man, but we get a paddy wagon? Oh boy. That's kind of worth it, honestly. That kind of trade for better policing? Jesus Christ, okay. That is a bad thing to do. But hopefully they're smart enough to tell him what stuff that they can identify him with. An emergency call was received from an online drugstore. Okay. There's a lot of calls going out.
Officer on scene.
The sawmill is surrounded by a 9-foot fence. The gates are all locked from inside, and shots can be heard from within. Man, it's threatening our young boy with a circular saw. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. Ah, thank you! Yeah, boys! Please don't. Thank God. Oh man, I was worried that someone was going to get hurt. Holy shit. No one has to die today. Chief, we rode along and went over the basics with their empty-handed drivers. We're done for the day. Meanwhile, Mr. Sand dropped off a brand new paddy wagon. It's a nice piece of equipment. Too good for the idiots we'll be packing inside. Nice, boys. Nice. Well done.
410C in progress.
There's sentencing a serial killer by the name of Albert Ramirez seized the gun from the holster of the court bailiff, and after shooting several witnesses, barricaded himself inside the courtroom. A young stenographer has been taken hostage. Okay, hold on. We can respond. We have some time here, so we're gonna hope we can get our best officers back. What the fuck kind of crime is that? Jesus Christ. Right, come on, boys. We're sending SWAT for that shit. Holy fuck. That guy is going away for a long time, buddy. That's, yeah, fucking... It's right there, too, so... Shit! Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I believe in you. That's true, I did say that. We have a hostage. Someone took a hostage? We have some time. That's true. I can't! I don't have anyone else! I can't send reinforcements! Please tell me everyone's fine. Yes, alright, you were fine. We don't want any more trouble. Oh, I forgot it. Oh, man. God damn it. I tried, damn it. I tried. I was fucking- they were in the fucking courthouse! You can't have that shit happening. I don't care who you are. Ah, that's a rough one, buddy. Right, hopefully the rest of the night goes quietly. Alright, we're good. See? Quiet. Quiet night. Towards the end there. Last half hour or so. Okay. Rogers is responsible for Freeburg PD breakdown. I will bring order to the police station, Mayor Rogers. And displeased with my police department. Fuck you, Rogers. Suck my cock. Oh, man. Alright, so I'm gonna end it right there. This is The Police. At least the first 2 hours or so of it. Thanks so much for watching, guys. That was something. I may have not made the best decisions there, but I should certainly try. This game is morally challenging, I'd say. So yeah, thanks a lot for watching, guys. You guys always know where all of my stuff is. You got my Discord link, you got my Twitter, Steam, etc. I will be having a long stream of Sunless Sea, I think next Tuesday or Monday. I'll have to double check my schedule. But that should be the scheduled stream for the next week of streams. Should be going up tonight or tomorrow morning. Is my plan. And yes, apparently I am morally challenged. This entire chat has been people taking my words out of context. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching, guys. Hope you all have a good one.